how do you keep like a work-life balance with having a family and obviously having your career and kind of traveling around to different practices, including, in London? How do you kind of juggle everything?
It like sometimes it is harder. Like this week, actually, Danny's away working. He's gone, I want to say somewhere in the west of England. I can't remember where he is at the moment. Somewhere in the west. And it's just really planning. Like I didn't get home till like nearly 6:30 yesterday, and he wasn't there. So it was like trying to get the dinner ready and then the kids all ready. But it was like planning. Like that's the main thing, is planning, and we plan our week together. So he says, oh, I've got to be here, here and here this week. And I'm like, oh, I've got to be here. Like that's who's going to get the kids, who's going to do the dinner. It's very much joint with what we do with that. So sometimes like I work on Saturdays, so then he might sort everything out, like go do the shopping and do the cleaning, so that it's fine that when I come home on Saturday, it's like we can have a weekend.
Kind of working together.
Yeah, definitely. And it's always been that. But then the other really good thing, it's a lot of my family, like our family live really close to us. Like
and we're a close family.
We are. So we've got my mum only down the road, and we've got my brothers and sisters really close, that we can just phone up and have that help. And I think that's always been a big thing the whole time. I don't think that I could be where I am now without like the support of like the whole family with that.
Yeah. I remember one time we were coming back on a plane, me and Fredo, and then we called Macaulay, who's number 7 in the family, out of 8. Can you come and pick us up? So it's really good having that big family that you can rely on.
Yeah, definitely. One time actually it was when I was at uni, and we were near the end of finishing, and Eli was meant to have been picked up from school by the childcare place, but for some reason they'd forgotten to pick him up. So they'd called the house phone to say like nobody had picked him up. And Macaulay answered, our number 7 one, and he was put in the group chat like, is anybody going to pick up Eli? And I didn't see the message because I was in a lecture. So someone else was like, oh, I can go. I think Fredo was like, I could go get him. And in the end, Mac had to go. Macaulay had to go and get him. But it was like this whole family just ended up going to get him. Someone were going to pick him up. And it was like 2 hours later that I then see this message being like, oh, did somebody get my kid?
Pick him up, or is he still there?
He was fine. He was at home.
Exactly.